Hey everyone, Carl with Littleroot Laddering. Surprise, I'm back. This was supposed to be the start of Carter's Series 7 stint for the last week here, but we got Series 8 stuff announced over the weekend, and we're super excited to start playing with this stuff. For those that may not have been aware, our Draft League format is essentially the same exact thing as what we're playing with for Series 8. We did not actually know this until Series 8 was announced that we were going to be doing this, but super excited to start playing with these new Series 8 teams. Bringing up at the start here, Kyorge, Torn-Ogre, this very popular GS Cup duo with usually there's like a Yveltal or I think it's Necros with Dusk is another one that can be popularized on this team, or Zacian as a steel type. But instead we're running Metagross to pair with Kyogre Tornadus. So this team is pretty much like Rain if Kyogre is your rain setter. Tornadus can also set the rain for you, so you have a little bit of play against the Venudon teams. Kyogre here is our big restricted mon. Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Water Spout, Protect. I'm not sure if Hydro Pump is better than Origin Pulse. We will find out. Tornadus here is the other duo, part of this duo. Tailwind, Protect, Hurricane, Rain Dance. Notably, Tornadus gets 100% Hurricanes in the rain, hence why the synergy here. Thunderous here is, I guess, just like anti-Intimidate. I don't know why we'd have a problem with Intimidate or stat drops in general. Wild Charge, Fly, Super Power, Protect, pretty standard Thunderous. Metagross, Weakness Policy. Meteor Mesh, Zen, Headbutt, Earthquake, Protect. Standard Weakness Policy, Metagross. Incineroar is not a standard set here. Incineroar is carrying Bulldoze, specifically to proc Metagross's Weakness Policy. Also, we have like two Pokemon immune to ground type moves with Tornadus and Thunderous. So if we need to do speed tie things or just like get ahead of them, Bulldoze on Incineroar can actually help get us there. Parting Shot, Fake Out, and Flare Blitz to kind of round out this set with an Ogwop Berry. And wrapping up the set here, we have Amoonguss, Spore, Rage Powder, Protect, and our damaging move is Grass Knot. Get ready to see tons of Grass Knot. It'll be on almost every grass Pokemon that can probably carry it. A lot of these big, goofy, legendary bonds, Grass Knot's really good against. So having access to Grass Knot on your grass type is usually better than a Frenzy Plant or a Giga Drain or like most of these other special grass type moves. But yeah, with that, let's get into some of these games. I'm super excited to play with this. Rain is one of my favorite teams to play with, and this is probably going to just be very, very similar. I thought about building Kyogre Kingdra with like some random steel types earlier, but then this got sent in, so I figured I would play this instead of making my own Kyogre Rain team. We'll be playing on the casual ladder, though. As of right now, Series 8 isn't up yet, so definitely playing on the casual ladder for right now. Yep. Let's see if there's any nicknames on any of these guys. I was told that this team is all shiny. Anyway, we're going to get into the first match here. That was fast. I normally have to cut all this out, but I talked all the way through it, so I'm just going to leave it all in. Looks like we have Shadow Rider. This is the scary thing. So this is Shadow Rider. The question is, how do we beat Shadow Rider? I think Tailwind Water Spout probably takes out the Shadow Rider. I think Kyogre Torn is the lead here. Making sure we outspeed Regieleki with Tailwind up is important for Kyogre. You have to beat 277, which means you got to get to 139. Yeah. Which is totally possible for Kyogre. Max speed Kyogre without being a plus nature is 142. So you definitely can outspeed max speed Regieleki. Outside of that, Amoonguss does nothing here. Rage Powder doesn't do anything. There's nothing really weak to Grass Knot. I think Incineroar needs to come in for Urshifu and Rillaboom. And then I think I bring the Thunderous in the back here. Thundurus is likely our Dynamax target this game. Kyogre's goal is just to spam Water Spout until we can't no more, and then blow him up from there. So yeah, we'll see how this does. If we're max speed, if we're 142 Kyogre, we'll be fine. If we're timid Kyogre, we'll be fine. It's just making sure we can outspeed here. If we outspeed, the other scary thing is Rillaboom. Rillaboom fake out, it kind of ruins us. That is Rillaboom, yep. Okay, so what we do here... Everything's so shiny and it's got a pink whale and it's great. I'm expecting Fake Out into Kyogre. So what we can do instead... They could just go big Regieleki and try to get me. We could swap Kyogre out into Incineroar, sack Incineroar off, while Tornadus puts a Hurricane onto Rillaboom. The other option is to just double protect. And then go for it next turn. I think I still want to swap Incineroar out. Protect Tornadus this turn from a fake out, and swap Kyogre out into Incineroar. This will also put Rillaboom at -1, so any subsequent grass attacks are going to be better for us. Yeah, called that. Sweet. Okay. So now we can fake out the Regieleki here and set up our own Tailwind. Like, we force Regieleki to protect or switch out into this fake out. Regieleki comes out. Shadow Rider probably. Yep. That's fine. That is completely fine. Out comes Rillaboom too, so they were expecting the full switch. Like, this is fine. Tailwind goes up. Incineroar gets healed up. So we know all 4 of their Pokemon now. I think I Hurricane. And I need a Parting Shot here, probably. I could Bulldoze. Let Incineroar go down. I don't know if I outspeed, but we'll make it to where I could definitely outspeed later on with Kyogre, just in case. I'm expecting big things into probably this Tornadus slot. And follow me from the Clefairy. Like, looking for a Darkest Lariat. We don't have any ground type dark type coverage on our Incineroar, so that kinda sucks. Helping Hand, that's fine too. Yeah. Get the Confusion would be great. Yeah, it is. Hit yourself. Do it. Do it. Yeah! Make everyone slower. It might be slower than +2 Incineroar now. I'm just going to keep doing that. And I'm just going to keep bulldozing. We're going to make it to where this Calyrex is super duper slow. Just going to keep putting chip on it. It's going to put it to half here. Yeah, we outspeed the Calyrex now at +2. Need it to hit itself again. Odds are not in our favor, though. Hit yourself again. Come on. No, okay. That's fine. This is resisted. Yeah, we don't go down to that. We do not go down to that. We won't eat our berry, unfortunately, but we also don't go down to it, and we've stalled out their Dynamax almost entirely. Which, that's great. Like, the fact that we've stalled out Dynamax, pretty much the entirety of it, is fantastic for us. And it's also just so slow now. It's -3 speed. Like, it's half health. Like, what are they going to do? That was a helping hand, too. That was a helping hand boosted Max Phantasm. And Incineroar just ate it like a champ. Who needs to eat our berries? I do like that the Dynamax on it is blue. Instead of the red clouds, it's blue clouds. I do like that. On the Spectrier as one. Got a crit on the Clefairy. So that's cool. Yep. Max Phantasm, that's fine. Into the Tornadus. We go to our Sash here. And we've completely stalled out their Dynamax. Clefairy's likely going for a Moonblast into the Tornadus, though. No, into the Incineroar, okay. Like, we take that one, too. This is hilarious. Okay. So the rain is over. That's fine. That means we can safely Flare Blitz this thing now. Do I want to set Tailwind? Yeah, I want to set Tailwind again, and I want to Flare Blitz one more, and just Flare Blitz into something. I'm going to set Tailwind, and I'm going to Flare Blitz into this thing. It's going to protect, that's fine. Tailwind is up. Flare Blitz doesn't do anything. Who'd you Moonblast? Incineroar? Please be Incineroar. Nope, Tornadus. Okay, that's fine too. Here comes Kyogre. Kyogre is going to Water Spout you to death now. Pink Whale. Who needs the Dynamax? Right? Who needs to Dynamax? Unfortunately, we do no damage with Incineroar now, so we just need to probably preserve it. Just Water Spout. Probably Parting Shot. I'm expecting a swap out on this Clefairy, probably. And if they don't, they're going to lose their Clefairy. You're not getting the double up, sorry. We'll just pick up the double KO. That's fine. Oh, that's hilarious. We get to eat our berry now that we killed the Spectrier. So now we're not completely, utterly useless. Next turn, we get to Protect and Bulldoze. Actually, no. I think I just maxed the Kyogre now. Like, I let him do that thing, whatever, and then I max Kyogre and blow up the Regieleki. Right? And then I don't care about what this Rillaboom does. If it wood hammers, then it wood hammers. It's like, whatever. Time for Big Pink Whale. I'm excited. This is great. This has been going great so far. Big Pink Whale. I wonder if it has the red clouds or the blue clouds. It has the red clouds. So I think the Calyrex fused forms are the only ones with the blue clouds. That does a lot, but Regieleki's still faster. Wow. Regieleki's still faster than Kyogre at +2. Okay, noted. It's not Scarf Regieleki. No, it could be Scarf Regieleki. Scarf Regieleki could be a thing. If it's Scarf Regieleki, I think it beats us there. It has to be Scarf, though. That's the only thing I can think of. Unless we're not max speed on its Kyogre. If we're not up to 139, then we don't outspeed. Because we have Tailwind still, right? Yeah, we had 2 turns of Tailwind still. So yeah, we must not have been max speed on the Kyogre. That's the only thing I can think of is we weren't max speed on the Kyogre. Here's the funny bit. I wonder if this is Banded Rillaboom. Because they've never fake outed on turn 1. Nope, has Protect. Okay, yeah, we're just done. I need to look at our Rillaboom, our Kyogre's speed, so I know in the future whether I need to protect against Regieleki or not. Because at +2, we should have outsped a Regieleki if we were 139. If we were 139, we would have outsped Regieleki. So if we're not max speed or anything close to it, then we just end up not ever having a match against that Regieleki, period. And should have definitely Dynamaxed the Thundurus. Okay, this is a GS Cup team, but I think I'll take it. They're playing with 2 subpar legendaries, so I think I'll just let it slide. Granted, one of them is Zekrom, which kind of sucks. I think I'm actually going to lead Amoonguss Kyogre because they're expecting me to lead Torn-Ogre, and Zekrom does nothing in the face of Amoonguss. Could also lead Amoonguss Metagross. Or Torn Metagross. Torn Metagross doesn't seem terrible either. Bring Kyogre in the back. Incineroar. It's physical. Intimidate. Anybody care about Intimidate? Not really. Zekrom kinda does. I think I'm just bringing the Thundurus. Yeah, I think we're just doing this. I'd love to have Brutal Swing on this Tornadus. Just to proc my policy on my Metagross without having to do Incineroar things. Dixie and Ninetales. Dixie would be the Clefable. Yeah, that makes sense. Tornadus, Metagross. I picked the correct lead. Let's just go with that. I picked Metagross because there's fairy types, and there's 2 fairy types sitting across from me. So we can do things now. I think I just click Tailwind and mash into... They're going to set up Veil no matter what, right? I click the Ninetales just to make sure that they don't click Follow Me. If they click Cosmic Power, that's super duper cute. But we're going to get Dynamax out of the way early. I'm not worried about anything else. If I get rid of this Ninetales, that's cool. If I get rid of the Clefable, that's also cool. I feel like we need Metagross's policy to go off, though, and it's not happening anytime soon. Yep, there's no Follow Me then. That's Tailwind, so... Bye-bye. Oh, no, it's probably going to be Focus Sash. No Focus Sash. Okay. Bye-bye Aurora Veil then. No Veil for you. Cosmic Power is probably coming off of this Clefairy this turn. If this ends up being Zekrom, then I can Max Quake in that slot. No, Toxic. Okay. That's fine. The other line there was I could have Rain Danced to remove the Hail. Show me a Zekrom. Come on, Zekrom. Glark. That's a Charizard. That's not what I wanted to see. I think I'm going to click Rain Dance. And Mindstorm. No. Max Quake the Clefable. I'm gonna set the rain so Charizard's damage isn't as potent. It's gonna proc. He's not gonna have. I'm gonna have my policy proc for next turn. So that's cool. Yep, you can have your Gigantamax Charizard. That's fine. We're gonna set up rain here so you get reduced wildfire damage. Oh, look at that! It's now raining. I'm gonna get a special defense boost so I take even less damage. That's still a lot of damage. That is still a lot of damage. This Clefable is not bulky at all. Max Wildfire into the Metagross slot. It's going to proc my policy. Wow. I think the Wildfire chip is going to do more than that Wildfire did. Wow. Psychic, sure. This is an interesting Clefable set. I don't know what we're doing with it. Got a crit. I have 100% Hurricanes now, though. Yeah, the Wildfire chip did more than the Wildfire itself. Tornadus is still up. I'm going to Hurricane the Clefable. And I want to max Mindstorm the Charizard. They'll follow me still, so they may not have redirection on this Clefable. I'm used to seeing Clefairy, not Clefable. So we got that off. Max Mindstorm should take out Charizard, no problem. At +2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nothing. No issues whatsoever. We'll see what they have in the back here. I'm expecting Zekrom and Mewtwo. That's about the only things left I can think of. They may have not even brought either of them. Tornadus is going to go down here, which means... Oh, no, it's... Yeah, no, it is. It does. Toxic. Toxic will let it go down. I thought it was going to go down to Wildfire. So Toxic will take out Tornadus. Tornadus goes away. We get to bring in anything, really. Kyogre's fine in this slot. Go, Kyogre. Show me potato salad. Zekrom. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. You have your Terravolt. The trick here is they're going to probably wait until... How many turns of rain are left? 3 turns of rain, 4 turns of psychic terrain. They're going to probably protect this turn. So we're going to swap into Thunderous, and we're just going to click Earthquake. That way, if they protect, then we're not dealing damage into our Kyogre. Like they're going to just stall out our last turn of Tailwind, which is whatever. No protect. Okay, say bye-bye Zekrom then. Yeah, you don't live +2 Earthquake, bud. Nice. Played that one much cleaner than the first game. Knowing my speed tiers and everything for my legendary it helps out a ton, because Kyogre either needs to go super fast or just be super bulky. And in this case, we're trying to be bulky, but we have Tailwind, so it like looks like we want to be super fast. Let's see if we can find one more opponent here. All right. Looks like we have Venudon, Tapu Koko, Articuno Galarian form, probably Water Urshifu, or no, it could be Dark Urshifu. I would expect Dark Urshifu, and then Cherim. So, from the podcast, I talked about how Groudon Venusaur is super strong. The only problem is when your Tornadus has Rain Dance. That is the only thing you fear. I feel like I want to bring in Incineroar. I feel like that's the play. Torn-Ogre has to come first. It's the lead for this team. Especially when Venusaur Groudon is the scary part. Could also do Groudon Cherim things if they guarantee the weather. That's cute. Coco doesn't do a whole lot. Same with Articuno. Urshifu's probably their 4th spring, so yeah, this is fine. I'm expecting Groudon Venusaur or Groudon Cherim. One of those two. They could also lead Groudon Koko. Venusaur Articuno. So their goal is to switch Articuno out and set up the Sun. They are likely swapping this Articuno out. I think I just Rain Dance and set up... Yeah, here comes out Articuno in Groudon. I'm going to set Rain Dance. That's fine. Their Groudon's not pretty like my Kyogre is, unfortunately. So if we can pick up the Groudon here... Yeah, no rain... No sleep powder to worry about. I wish we were faster now. I wish we were faster than... Like, we were at 139. I wish we had less HP and more speed. If we pick up Groudon here, I'm fine. Nope, we're not going to get the chance to. We're going to go down to that. Yep. Yeah, this is the situation where I wish Kyogre was faster. Max speed Kyogre over no speed and a little bit of investment is much better. So now we bring out our Thundurus. This was the plan all along. Like, Thundurus was the Dynamax target for this team 100% of the time. We just don't have a good way of dealing with Venusaur now. I think we can just double into Venusaur and take it out, no problem. I expect Groudon to switch out here so they can get Sun back. Yeah. So doubling into Venusaur here was the smart play. For sure. I know I know both these Pokemon outspeed base 252 Venusaur. So we should be fine here. And then Groudon's not going to be as big of a worry. Because our Dynamax will be gone. Thundurus will still have its Dynamax. No Protect off the Venusaur, no Cobra Berry either. That's huge. That's why I doubled into it. So yeah, we just double into Venusaur and just take it out now. And that's the issue with Venudon. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Like I said, if that Kyogre was Choice Scarf, Water Spout, we don't even have to worry about Venusaur being an issue. We would have put that Venusaur to about 60%, and then Tornadus would have picked up the KO there on the next turn. So, things to think about, things to look at for when you're building in the future there. Groudon's back. We're going to set up Drought again, which at this point, it doesn't matter. Weather's pretty much controlled. I do want to set Tailwind. No, I don't. What am I doing? I don't want to set Tailwind. I want to set Rain Dance again. And then I want to get a Max Knuckle off on the Groudon. I want to just make this Groudon useless. If this ends up being like special Groudon, then this is going to definitely put a damper on things. Precipice Blades hits no one. It has to have Rock Slide to hit any of us super effectively. Going to get to as big of a Thundurus as we can here. Thunder Punch, that's fine. You can have the Tornadus, that's fine. I think Incineroar is the Pokemon in the back. Sets up the Trick Room, okay. Did I bring Incineroar in the back? Because this is going to feel bad against... Yeah, this is going to be a feel bad moment, but we get to fake out the Articuno and Max Lightning it and take it out. And then that makes Groudon permanently intimidated. Yeah, you can have the competitive on Articuno. That's fine. Yeah. Fake out Articuno. Blow it up with Max Lightning. This is gonna... Oh, it missed! Oh, that's huge! That's really big! Okay, so Articuno's gone. Bye-bye. So Groudon missed its Precipice Blades there. Meaning we get to Parting Shot it this next turn and put it at -2. That's gonna... This should be the last turn of Vine Lash 2. Urshifu, that's fine. Groudon goes to -2. Incineroar is going to get hit here. That's going to hurt. But thanks to the parting shot, him being at -2, Wicked Blow is going to go into Thunders probably. Yep. We go down there. Losing Kyogre early there because we weren't faster than the Venusaur definitely hurt us. But we'll know it for next time. Yeah, next time, definitely max out the speed on your Kyogre. I know you're going to watch this battle, Atomic Penguin. Definitely max out the speed on your Kyogre. You will win more matchups against a bunch of opponents that way. Specifically against Regieleki and Venusaur. Let's go back and look at this team here. I didn't bring a Mungus, at all. I think I brought it once. No, I didn't even bring it at all, I don't think. So, Amoonguss felt kind of whatever. It's like it's a grass type slapped on here that happens to have Spore. But our Thundurus is something that wants to Dynamax a lot, so having lightning, electric terrain up all the time feels kind of like a Nombo. But you can always just play around that. I've said it 3 or 4 times. I'm going to say it again at the very end here. Max speed on Kyogre. Get to that 142. Get to the point where you can Tailwind and then I outspeed Regieleki, I outspeed Venusaur and Sun, I outspeed all this stuff. It will save you headaches in the long run. Venusaur is only a base 80 speed Pokemon. Kyogre is I believe it's a base 95. So you naturally outspeed it if you go max investment. The HP on Kyogre does nothing, honestly. This thing wants to hit as hard as possible all the time. Mystic Water, Water Spout means you just want to blow people up. I would definitely look at having Origin Pulse over Hydro Pump at this point. They both miss anyway. So having one that's spread rather than one that's single target might make a difference. You could also look at running Thunder in that slot. Having Water Spout, Ice Beam, Thunder. Or Origin Pulse, Ice Beam, Thunder. Something like that. Having another way to have electric coverage to beat other Pokemon wouldn't be terrible. Especially other bulky waters. And other Kyogres in general. Outside of that, the team felt kind of cohesive. I wish Incineroar had a Dark-type move instead of Bulldoze. A lot of the times, it feels like this Incineroar is slower than Metagross. And I believe it might be set up to where Incineroar is faster. And if that's the case, that's fine. But it felt like Incineroar was slower than Metagross, so having Metagross proc the policy after it's already attacked is just a kind of a feel bad. Tornadus and Kyogre did great things together. Thundurus tried to carry the games when it could. Metagross just picked it up and took over that one game. So, yeah. Make sure you comment down below. What's your favorite of the Hoenn trio? I'm pretty sure I've asked this before, but since we're playing with Kyogre and we'll be playing with Groudon on Wednesday, be on the lookout for that. I'd like to know what your favorite of the Hoenn trio is. Rayquaza is an option. You might get ridiculed for it, but Rayquaza is an option. My personal favorite is Groudon. I love it a lot. I always had Sapphire, and I always wanted Groudon. Carter is the opposite. He always had Ruby, and he always wanted Kyogre. But I find it funny that I love the Rain teams, and Kyogre is probably why I love Rain teams so much. Make sure you comment what's your favorite Hoenn star down below. Not Hoenn Legendary Trio down below. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. There will be videos out every day this week, so be on the lookout for all of those. Make sure you come and join the Discord. It's how you can submit all these cool teams to us. This one came from Atomic Penguin, aka Matt. If you're watching this, Matt, happy belated birthday. I know your birthday was overnight for me, so happy birthday. But yeah, I would encourage you come join the Discord. You can follow us on Twitter at LR Lessons for the podcast, myself at musical_33, and Carter, my co-host, at CarterNoble25. We also stream on Twitch occasionally. once in a while. Carter's going to be doing a lot more stuff on Twitch probably in the foreseeable future. I'm probably not going to be able to. But our Twitch channels are twitch.tv/MrMr25 and twitch.tv/musical. I think that's all the shenanigans out of the way, all the need to be stuff. Make sure you go and check out yesterday's podcast episode. I know the audio version wasn't out, but the video version is. Make sure you go and check that out. It's a great listen. It talks about all these legendaries that we have going on. We kind of preempted for GS Cup instead, and we got the Series 8 format, which is our draft league format, which is really, really cool. But yeah, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at in the world, and we will see you all on Thursday. Bye, guys.